My name is Matthew Lanier.
Nice to meet you. I'm Carter.
Carter, nice to meet you, Carter.
So at Middleton Racing, we race cars, we build cars, we race them, and that's what we do. We go in and we spend our Tuesday afternoons after school. We meet up as a club. We get the team together. We get together, figure out what needs to be done, what needs to be improved on the cars, what needs to be changed. Because as we're racing, it's constantly evolving. Everything's constantly changing. Whenever we're at the racetrack, we always find new things that need to be changed and upgraded. Like we figure out, we got to change sprockets out because one size smaller is a little bit better than one size bigger, something like that. We need to adjust heights on the roof because it'll help people fit in it better. We need to figure out how to make adjustable seats so that we can easily fit like all sorts of people in there and stuff. And it's one of those things where it's constantly, I wouldn't necessarily say a battle, but constantly a fight towards trying to innovate and make it better and make it perform better and just build the best car that we can, realistically the fastest car that we can as well, to try and put down the best times up there at the big Formula racing event up there at Road America. Obviously, like as a high school team, we're not we're not exactly like a Formula One team, we're not as strict about it and everything like that, but still very similar sort of structure and setup and design, you could say. So the car itself, this one is our two-seater car. We call it the P-15, and the different classes we have are the stock class, modified class, and the prototype class. And all three of our cars that we have are prototype cars. And the difference with that is the way that the engines that you have in it, the way that the the drivetrain set up, the way that's set up, and yeah, that's mainly it, and the customizable part of it, because most cars that you see up there at the racetrack are single one-seaters that look like kind of mini Formula One cars, but this one is prototype not only because of the engine that we have in it, but also because it's a two-seater, and these, you don't ever really see the two-seaters up there. In the racing format, it's not as fast as our other two cars, which are just one-seaters, but the concept and design behind this car whenever we were building it a couple years ago was more of like community building events and stuff like that, and I think it's doing that perfectly, especially right here, Cars and Coffee and stuff. It's really great because we're able to bring it out to these events, show it off to people, and just bring attention to the club, get publicity to the club, and that's really what we want to do since not a lot of people know about the club. It's also great for things like parades and everything because we got the big wing on the back, the big MHS racing sign up there. The kids love it, the parents love it, everybody wants to know about it, they want to learn about it. So even though it's not performing as well as our other two cars at the track, it still performs the best in terms of bringing attention to it, because this thing, you look at it and you just go, wow, I want to know about that thing. I mean, you ask Steven over here, he's been talking to people for the past 2 hours about it, haven't you? Yeah. I would have to say my favorite part about this car was my sophomore year whenever it was being built. The student at the time who was building it, who was a senior, his name was Dom, and I did a lot of work with Dom and learning to, cut tube and everything like that, cutting the angles and stuff, and a lot of the learning that I did there helped me this year whenever we were building the new one-seater car, because I had the experience and everything already of knowing how to, cut the metal properly, how to get it welded up and everything, and knowing how to do it right rather than taking a bunch of, tries and attempts to do it and keep messing it up. I already had kind of that experience there, and so I think that was really great because it taught me a lot on how to do it, and then I was able to pass that knowledge and experience on to other people as well while we were building the new car.
Thank you.
Yeah, of course. Thanks so much. Yeah.